Okay. Hello, Professor Keys. Welcome to my presentation. My name is Dr. Thi Kim Ngan-so. In today's presentation, I'm gonna talk about the country corruption. However, before I mention about the name of the country, let's take a look at my research about what is corruption. So, what is corruption? There's no typical answer to all of these issues since corruption differs significantly based on the country or the location. However, in general, corruption is defined as the dishonest exploitation of a position of authority or influence to obtain desired goals. Corruption can manifest itself in a variety of ways, ranging from bribery and extortion to theft and money laundering. It can be endemic or sporadic, and it can occur at any level of government. In actuality, large-scale and important corruption phenomena are played out in a far more sophisticated manner, and they are even legitimized by giving them a particular purpose and goal. It may sound unbelievable, but the United States, one of the world's most powerful nations, has accomplished that paradise. So now, welcome to America Corruption. Transparency International Manual Corruption Perception Index was released this year. A better score of the list of 180 nations and territory question indicates that the international community regards the country and territories as having a lower level of corruption. The United States ranks 24th out of 180 on this ranking, with a score of 69 out of 100. In comparison, Russia received 28 points out of 100 and was rated 137 out of 180. So now let's move to the main part of my presentation. We will explain the way Americans legalized the corruption. So, firstly, we need to explain the word lobby. So what is lobby? Lobbying is generally defined as adopting an interest group's view on a state policy and executing it to modify that policy to meet the interest of the interest group. These individuals are known as lobbyists. They serve a single purpose and are protected by the Constitution. Lobbyists influence MP, as known as Member of Parliament, decisions through holding official or informal meetings, sending letters, petitions, making phone calls, and so on, in order for them to make better judgment or adopt better policies for the individuals or interest group they present. However, this term can refer to any cases in which money is used to influence local or federal lawmakers or authorities. However, because lobbying is frequently related with personal interaction, it progressively changes. Lobbyists are sometimes described as monitors, aiming to break into congressional chambers, departments, and hallways in order to control Congress. Some central and local government even use the fund to lobby legislators. However, when money is related to political power, it risks become it risks become fashionable, starving vulnerable people of the power to have the voice in decision making. This also provides an opportunity for large financial force to gain an advantage in political campaigns, distorting justice. Some lobbyists have used the system to contribute money to political campaigns and gain privileges to elected officials, and all of these contributions are constantly accompanied by the hope of being treated favorably in future issues. Indeed, they can be identified as cleverly disguised, sophisticated bribe. So that is how parliamentary and political seats are openly traded in the name of modern democracy. So one example for this situation is the gun lobby. Have you ever heard about the phrase the gun lobby? As you know, the gun industry in the US demonstrates tremendous power in the country's political circles, particularly during election seasons. Although gun violence is a serious issue, the United States cannot prohibit the possession or sale of firearms. Guns are a big industry that is strongly embedded in American culture and legislation, and they are safeguarded by multiple organizations and individuals. In reality, gun restriction in America is influenced by a variety of political reasons. Although a lot of Americans possess firearms, the gun business holds enormous political power. The arms industry is one of the most profitable industries. And as a result, lobbying groups attempt to solicit the vote of MP in order to defend the interest. The American Rifle Association, NRA, which represents the gun business, is one of the most powerful lobbying groups in America. The NRA developed a pro campaign immediately following each shooting. The NRA has the goal to remove lawmakers who advocate more gun regulation from the political system. The NRA prepared a list of congressional and state legislative candidates and classified them based on their gun ownership history. Following the horrific shooting at Robb Elementary School in Texas, President Biden and former President Obama both identified gun lobbyists as perpetrators. The savage shooting killed 19 people and 2 teachers at the school. The shooting at Texas occurred during the final week of school before Robb Elementary School closed for the summer. It was the bloodiest school shooting in Texas history and the 3rd deadliest in the United States. So now we move to the last part in my presentation. We'll mention about some solution to solve the American corruption. So, as you know, politicians are breaking the law. However, the problem is that there's no law for them to break since corruption is permitted in America. So, solution is simple. Make corruption illegal. That is, the anti-corruption statute in the United States contains stringent ethical norms. The American Anti-Corruption Act is a modern policy that lays the groundwork for local, state, and federal legislation to repair our dysfunctional political system and significantly reshape American politics and restore citizens as the most important stakeholders in our political system. A key purpose of anti-corruption is act to stop political bribery so that special interests cannot influence legislators through job offer and domination. And secret money. People know who's buying political system, political power. Fix our broken elections so the people, not the political establishment, are the one in control. So those are some solutions to solve America's problem. So that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening. Bye.